horrifying.
Oh, it's so gross.
I'm really good at gross noises.
You are.
I'm glad the mic doesn't pick up anything from like this area down because I had Chick-Fil-A tonight, and it always results in all kinds of sounds.
Sounds.
Huh.
All kinds.
Chick-fil-A really greases the old gears on the Mutt-Man.
It gets things moving, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it gets things going.
That's the most disgusting way I've ever heard it described.
Grease the gears.
Greasing the gears, man. Well, I'm just saying. Helps everything out.
Greasing the gears tonight.
If you see me with a 12-piece, it's going to be a, slick evening.
What's your favorite thing to order at Chick-fil-A, and what's your favorite sauce?
Me?
Both of you.
Polynesian's the best sauce. Is it Polynesian or Polynesian?
Well, you don't say Polynesian because that's racist.
Depends on how PC you want to be.
I'm probably going to go with Polynesian. I have one of them there Polynesian sauces.
You sound like my uncle. No, it is Polynesian. I'm pretty sure, so you should pronounce it correctly because it is racist to say Polynesian.
I like hearing him say that. It's just pretty amusing to me. Polynesian sauce. It's 5.
I've never heard of it called anything else than Polynesian.
Yeah,
but
I guess
I kind of want to say. Yeah, I guess so. What do you normally get? Do you get anything specific?
The grilled club sandwich.
Ooh, with the bacon.
Yes, with the bacon.
Yeah, with the bacon. Yeah, right on.
I didn't know there was another version.
Yeah, they have the non-bacon version, but
that's called the European version.
That's a decoy. Don't trust it.
Yeah, I always go. I'm either a spicy filet man, extra pickles, or 12-piece nugs.
Yeah.
Apparently, people really like the number one plain. Like my brother gets a number one plain with cheese.
That's the type of you know who gets that? It's the same people who order a cheeseburger with nothing else on it, just cheese.
Yeah, like a child. Which is
exactly.
Like, dude, you're a child right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Would you like them to cut it in half for you too? Like,
Yeah. They also want like a toy in there.
Their toys are garbage. They got to up their game. It's always just like
it's educational. Who wants an educational toy?
Yeah, smart.
You can, however, turn the toy in and get free ice cream, which I think
that's what we do every time.
Yep, 100%.
Without question.
And I'm like, Annie, look at the playland, and then I'm like, yoink, getting ice cream tonight.
Right.
Do you go back with the toy after you've opened it and say I'd like some ice cream, or do you
sometimes?
Yeah. Oh, you could go back. You could go back with the toy torn in half, and they'd be like, "My pleasure."
Yeah.
Do you even need the toy? Can you just go in and say, "Can I have some free ice cream?" And
you probably. I mean, like,
we used to try that. We would get it sometimes for the little guys, the little kids, because they're cute.
The Chick-fil-A near my house, the guy that owns it, like he's kind of in the community, like he's known in the community. But you always know when he's there because he has like $150,000 Mercedes-Benz that's parked out back, and it's white and it has like black wheels and like a black spoiler on the back and stuff, and you see it's like the AMG logo, and I pull in and I'm like, oh, I'll do fussies here.
Oh yeah, boss man. He's cool too. He's cool.
Is that their headquarters? Is that
No. It's just that's just. The boss man at that he owns
franchise
a couple of them maybe, and that Chick-fil-A, like if there is nobody in the drive-thru, it's because it's Sunday, because every other hour of the day, every other day of the week, it is full,
bumper to bumper.
Yeah, that's in Texas. It's
We used to always say it's like printing money. You get a franchise, it's like printing money.
It is.
It's like the ATM.
That's what I need to do. That's what I should have got into.
I was in the restaurant game for a while, man. It is hard. It is no joke. It is 15-hour days, 7 days a week.
Is there like a Mutt's Cafe somewhere that I don't know about?
No. I never got that far in the biz.
They serve food. It's all just ground together in one like consistent mush, and it's in a bowl.
They call it the greasy gear.
They call it the greasy gear.
Y'all want the greasy gear?
Yeah.
Come on down to Mutt's.
Big in Mississippi.
Oh man. Well, it says we got 3 people watching. So if you're watching,
sorry.
Welcome to Breaking Rad.
It's all 3 of Mutt's accounts on YouTube.
We're just having a nice chill stream tonight, talking about whatever we get into. It started off with Chick-Fil-A, and we'll find out where it goes from there.
It's probably going to end with Chick-Fil-A too.
End with Chick-Fil-A too. All right, so we started with what our favorite thing to get is.
I never told you mine. I didn't. Say
yeah. Let's hear yours.
You're so focused on Mark that you forgot all about me.
No, I don't think he asked you.
I missed him, man. I missed him for a few weeks.
I know. I understand.
Talked.
It's totally cool.
Mutt, what's your favorite thing at Chick-fil-A?
What is your favorite thing?
Since you decided to ask, it's actually the 12-piece with fries, and I like to use the sriracha dipping sauce because it is the superior sauce.
Sriracha is good.
Pick something really manly too. You're gonna be like, I want the hot sauce. I dip my nuggets in the
buffalo chicken.
I love nuggets in the hottest sauce possible.
I'm
the
like,
sriracha is good.
One.
The sriracha is good, but I am mostly I'm a Chick-fil-A sauce kind of guy. I like the Chick-fil-A sauce, but there is it's the honey roasted barbecue, and it comes in little like the ketchup packets, kind of.
I just had that today. I put that on my sandwich.
It's very good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Chick-fil-A sauce, and if you are a health nut out there and you're looking for slightly less calories, it's like half of a Chick-fil-A sauce.
I mean, you shouldn't be going to fast food restaurants if you're.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
It's cheat day.
Yeah, there's something kind of wrong about going to it trying to get less calories at a Chick-fil-A. I just think this.
We really when we first moved down to Texas from New England, because we had like one in New England that took like an hour to get to. But we first moved down here, that was like all we ate, and we're like, oh well, it's like the healthier fast food. That was our justification. It's like,
right.
Oh, it's not as processed.
It's fried in peanut oil. It's healthy for you.
And I did go up 2 pant sizes because of it. And,
Well, that's a pretty big adjustment. Going from New England to Texas.
It was the best adjustment.
Yeah.
No regrets, huh?
My conservative brothers.
Have you guys ever had a double down from Chick-fil-A?
A what now?
You know what a double down is?
No.
Yeah. No. A double down is 2 pieces of fried chicken, like boneless, skinless fried chicken, and then they put cheese on top of one and bacon, and then a piece of lettuce, and then they put them together. So it's like the chicken is the bun.
Oh, wow.
KFC double down. You know, I can't believe you've never heard of this.
I've never done it.
Why don't they take that and put it inside of a bun too?
Let's be going triple.
Good question.
And then fry it.
All right, look.
Deep.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna send you. Hold on. Let's see. Double down. Let's see. 2 pieces of fried chicken. Instead of the typical bread, it contains bacon, cheese, and sauce. Variants include fillets that are grilled or with a spicy zinger coating.
You all right, Mutt?
Yeah, Sean showed up.
Oh man.
I thought you were just thinking about that food. You were like, oh man.
Oh, that too. But Sean showed up. So now we got to talk to him.
Now we got to talk to him. Dan is wearing the ring of power. Yeah, there it is. It's my wife's ring of power.
Why do you have both wedding rings?
So I wear this around my neck because when I got married, I was like 235. I was like a big boy.
You were a big boy?
Yeah, I have some photos. I should do show and tell one night.
That'd be so funny.
I have photos of me at my wedding, and I look like I'm wearing, like, you know how when Mike Myers did Austin Powers, he wore that suit, that bastard?
Yeah.
Like, I look like I'm Dan wearing a fat suit.
I did the reverse of it. I started out like you, and I think I've come to the other direction.
And so I lost a lot of weight, and my ring that I got married with is made of tungsten. So
that's a great idea because I have tungsten also.
Yep, and you can't size it. You can't size it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I haven't worn mine in like 7 years because I had a reaction and like my fingers swelled up and I pulled that sucker off real fast and then never really fit right after that.
Yep.
And so I just look like a douchebag going out. Like,
So this,
I'm married.
so I just did like it's just a little girth hitch on the necklace, and I've worn it ever since. And then I also have one of these guys. It's like
those rubber ones, right?
Rubber ones, and that's like a big like for me at work. It's really good because like I'm either like on a bike riding or I'm working on something, and I've seen people like actually like de-sleeve their fingers. Like it's just like a skeleton finger, and then the regular, and then everything else looks normal. So
Sean says Fat Suit Dan was more fun. I bet he was a lot more fun. He was a lot more fun to go eat out with. That's for sure.
I'm drinking seltzer water now. That's
are you that guy that gets all the modifications on their meals when they go out? Like, can you have it like the gluten-free version? And
no, I am not.
I'm not
like that.
Can I substitute it?
I'm not like that. I'm not like that at all.
Not yet. He's headed that way.
I do. Like, I have to slightly. I have to slightly. I sort of drive my wife crazy because like recently I found out like I have high blood pressure. I had no idea that I have high blood pressure, but I have high blood pressure. Like not just like a little high, like it was very, very high. And so I went to the doctor and they put me on a medication and stuff. They're like, you need to eat low sodium. And I was like, okay, I can do that. No problem. And so now my goal is it's like a game to me, and I need to win the game, which is to eat the least amount of sodium possible. And it drives my wife crazy because I'll be on my phone for 30 minutes before we get there, and then while we're in line, and then waiting for food, or the waitress comes up to place an order, and I'm like, I'll have the lettuce. She's like, what?
What kind of the crappiest game ever? Like, you're supposed to get the high score.
Yeah.
The most sodium.
Well, yeah, when you get the most sodium, the screen goes black. and then it is game over.
Yeah, but at least you win. You go out winning.
Like in all seriousness, I am serious about it, but if we go out to eat, I'm like, cheat night. Give me 8 tacos and cheese dip and everything.
Yeah. Hey, I ate it at Chewy's. Have you ever eaten at a Chewy's?
Sounds like a dog food store again.
No, it's a Mexican restaurant.
I have been to a Chewy's.
What is a Chewy?
I don't think I care because it all tastes the same to me.
You mean Mexican?
I've never had bad Mexican or good Mexican. It's all just Mexican. Like, it's all fine.
Mm-hmm.
You've never had a bad meal at a Taco Bell? I've had one of those.
I haven't been to Taco Bell since like the late '90s when they had that hepatitis B breakout in New Hampshire where I lived. I don't go back. I will not go back.
So what's different about a Chewy's?
Well, they got a really good cheese sauce flavoring that makes everything a little bit better. It's good.
Okay.
It's really good.
Cheese on
Yeah, you don't ask for the sauces; you ask for the queso. Everything comes with queso all over it. It's really good. It's a good try.
So go to Chewy's for the cheese sauce flavoring. Is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's kind of a lame description of a restaurant, but that's really the truth about this place. Like, it's good because of the cheese sauce.
I'm trying to think of. So I just ate at the Millionaires Club yesterday, Jason.
Oh, you did?
I ate at the Millionaires Club.
Nice.
So
if you tell what that is, I'll tell everybody where we live.
I'm calling it the Millionaires Club. Yeah. So
I'm picturing like Eyes Wide Shut. Like what
it's a different. It's they call it the Millionaires Club, but it is the like you can go get a hamburger for like $1.50 there, and it seats 10 people.
You get a cheesy Western for $1.
So it seats 10 people. It's just a bar with like it's like a stainless steel top on this bar, one little griddle spot, and then like 2 greasy, overweight, older men behind the counter. It's open 24 hours a day. All right, 7 days a week, and they serve the like greasiest. It's the greasiest of greasy spoons. So they have they do chili. Like it's basically like beans with like a little like
It's good.
microscopic amounts of beef like chopped up in there. It's not much.
Yeah.
And so they do hamburgers. The hamburgers are like that big around. They're pretty small.
Those are called sliders.
Yeah, it's like a slider, exactly. They do hot dogs. And
Are they cocktail weenies or are they hot dogs?
No, they're legit
Actually,
hot dogs. Yeah, and then they do this thing called the cheesy western.
We know, Mutt.
And,
Sorry.
and the cheesy western it's a little bit of a bigger burger, so normal size patty. It has relish, mustard, and onions on top. And then it's topped with a fried egg.
Oh man, you should go.
And a slice of cheese, obviously, cheesy western.
We should do a stream where we like open up the bag and eat one of those things. Because they're so
like you
good.
take it out of the place. It sounds like a kind of place like where you have to eat it there. Like you don't have to eat food.
No, you definitely get it to go sometimes. So
what goes on in the Millionaires Club?
There's only like 10 seats in the whole place, so you got to get it to go sometime.
That's
Or you can stand.
Until last year, they still had a coin-operated cigarette machine. It was incredible until last year. So, anyway, I took the girls there yesterday on my day off. We went to Texas Tavern, and
You just told it.
huh?
You just said it.
I just said it. Yeah, whatever. It was incredible.
It's not called the Millionaires Club.
Well, no, but
That's what they
whatever.
call it here.
I just gave it away. I mean, like, it doesn't really matter. Does it really?
It's not at all like really like secretive and
The Millionaires Club. So anyway, I got 2 cheesy westerns, and I thought I was going to. I thought my guts were going to explode yesterday afternoon. Like I got it, and I was walking to the car, and I was like, it's gonna look like San Francisco over here in a few minutes on the street."
It's definitely a greasy spoon, but it was actually featured on one of those diners and dives show, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, I think so. Man,
it's good. It's
so good, so good.
It's good. You do have to be close.
I heard somebody describe that before. That's
You have to be close to the facilities when you eat it, but it is really good.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the best kind of place. I mean,
I went to a place in Dallas. No, it was Fort Worth or Dallas. No, it was
was
Dallas.
this recently? I swear, if you were in Fort Worth,
No, this is a few years ago.
6 a.m.
The place was featured on Diners, Dives, and Drive-Ins, the famous one. And I went to this place. Huh?
With Guy Fieri?
Yeah. He was on. I watched the show because I knew I was going to Dallas, and I watched the show. And I went to the place, and it was phenomenal. Probably the best Mexican food I've ever had in my life. The place was about as big as my bedroom. I can't remember the name of it right now.
That's all the good Mexican places are like in a like out of a trailer or in just some sort of like restored gas station.
I mean, if it's not sketchy, you're probably not getting good food. So
yeah, exactly.
It's gotta be a little sketch.
Yep. At work, the guys at work, and myself included, have a problem with Mexican food, and the problem is that they literally order it almost every day. And so the owner, a lot of days, he'll come in, and we'll have just had Mexican the day before, but he'll be like, "Anybody want to get Mexican?" And everybody's like, "I'm gonna try and eat my packed lunch and stuff," and he'll be like, "I'm buying," and everybody's like, "Steak burrito, give me some tacos."
I prefer. I wouldn't even eat the food going to a Mexican restaurant. I just want the chips and the salsa that they give you for free.
Yeah,
like I fill up. I never eat the real food. Like I just fill up on that.
I do both of those things. Like
I do all the things.
I eat a lot of chips and salsa. Like if I go and there's chips and salsa on the it's like it can't help it. You just do this constantly, and you're.
I don't know why they do that to you, because they're just wasting their own food because they know you're not going to finish your meal.
Oh, yeah,
well, I guess unless Macho Dan's in town.
Some days.
I'm always like, I was like, oh, I had too many sauces.
Yeah. What's your so you don't have like a favorite Mexican food like tacos or anything? Just chips and salsa.
I always get. I mean, I usually get enchiladas, but I if they had a place that was literally you just go there and eat the chips and salsa. I would go there every day and just eat that.
They have a place here called Alejandro's.
Yeah, that's
And it has a salsa bar. Well, it doesn't have a salsa bar now because they're closed, but they had a salsa bar, and you could go up, and they had probably like 15 or 20 different things, different kinds, and you just like get as many of the little cups as you want, and you just fill them up, and you get back to the table, and you just eat them all. They're good.
Sorry, R2D2 for Life is telling us we need more drama and to discuss our most controversial political opinions.
We're talking about Mexican food and Chick-fil-A at this point.
I mean, I already said I think it should be Polynesian. I feel like
you did.
That.
You did. You went pretty far. That was pretty far to the left.
I mean, I feel like I'm a little liberal on the matter. Like I feel like
you are way liberal.
Chick-fil-A needs a little more representation.
You are. You really added a lot of representation with that.
Yeah,
I feel like you need a balance. You need like a good progressive guy in here.
You're it.
Yeah, that's me.
Official
progressive Marky over here.
Official progressive guy of the show.
I figured out the place.
Like green screen better than Jason's.
I'm more curious what you're hiding behind that.
Oh man.
I hear a dryer back there.
Do you hear the dryer?
I hear the dryer.
I'm just sitting on the toilet and he put a curtain behind him so he could make it look like he's in a different room.
No, it's not it.
He's greasing the gears right now.
Yeah, greasing the gears.
That's all greasy gears.
The dryer should go off in a few minutes. I apologize for that, but
it's okay.
Yeah. I did find the place. It's called Tacos Mariachi. Tacos Mariachi. One of the greatest places I've ever eaten Mexican food.
You need an actual green screen for it to work, Dan.
I know. I was going to try it.
I saw your thing get like all fuzzy for a second.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Yeah, I wanted to try it, but it just I've done it before.
I bought you were probably using a different thing, right? Did you have a green background? Like it needs a green background.
No, it was just on a white wall like that. I don't know how it worked, but it did.
That's the story of your life.
R2D2, I go by all of those. Thank you. I'd actually prefer you not put me in a gender bubble. Fascist.
Yeah, don't be such a fascist, Sean. But you know what? Speaking of that, there are some crazy things going on around here in the world. There are some crazy things going on.
Oh, but you don't have the soapbox thing for.
No, I'm running the show. Hold on.
It's all a soapbox.
Hold on. I can't do it.
I'm looking at this. I mean,
this is better. I like this.
Whoa.
Those dreamy blue eyes.
Oh gosh, one's bigger than the other one.
Macho, I have perfectly symmetrical.
He's like the Amber Heard of indie comics.
Yes, thank you, and I appreciate that. I'll do whatever it takes to get what I want. Let's see.
That's why he won't show us what's behind the curtain.
Oh, yeah. I can't. You guys, my wife would kill me if I showed you what's behind this curtain. It is the biggest mess you've ever seen. I'm
literally in our we have a walk-in closet, and I'm sitting at the makeup table in the walk-in closet.
I just outside my office door over here. It's just a pile of boxes because I used to have just stacks of boxes. I'm I should probably clean up. So I just threw everything out of the office.
I'm surprised. Yeah. There's a new sort of, I guess, I don't know if it's a cool thing to do, but if you go and watch the YouTube streamers, the younger guys, it's cool to have a messy room in the background. Have you noticed that?
You got to have your bed in view, right?
You
got to show your bed.
I watch a lot of streamers, and they have messy bedrooms with a bed that's not made, and it's distracting to me. Yeah.
Stupid millennials. Sick of these people.
I know it.
Millennials.
I know.
I think I could be the cutoff by a year. It ticks me off.
I think you. Well, no. I think I know your age, and I think you're right in there. You're the leader of the millennial group.
Yeah, I was the first of the millennials.
So it depends on where you look for the info, and sometimes it says I am, and sometimes it says I am not. So I always gravitate towards that. I'm not. I'm at the very end. I'm the last of the Gen X.
I like that on the prototype. Like I was before it went bad.
What's that?
I like the idea that on the prototype, like I was before it went bad. Is that the dryer I hear? Is that did Mutt's washer just go off?
That's the water running above me. I am literally in my basement. That's the water pressure running above me.
The place I used to work, we were in at the bottom level of a like an apartment building. It was like reclaimed industrial space, and there's all these pipes on the ceiling. Like Mutt knows what I'm talking about. There's pipes running everywhere, all over the ceiling, and it was like industrial cool, like it was supposed to be like that. But when somebody flushed the toilet, it would make this like loud like. And people
that's like apparently that's a trend with churches now. Is they like to have those industrial ceilings where like you just see all the wires, all the
pipes and stuff,
all the pipes and.
So people would always look up, and for a while, like this is a real thing that I suggested is that we have the guy maintenance dude put like a clear piece of PVC in. And you could like I was gonna draw on the clear PVC like turds in like a raft because we did like rafting and kayaking and stuff.
What?
And you could have like it would like float through. You'd be like, look, they're going. They didn't think it was funny though.
I don't think that's funny either. You should.
I think it's no. You shut it. It's funny, Dan. You did a good job.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I'm a creative guy. I got to get it out somehow.
Us millennials got to stick together.
That's right.
I'm making a list of something that I thought might be interesting for us to do here.
Okay, let's get off of food and poop. That's a good idea.
We're missing a good friend of ours, Mr. Cal Jameson. He's busy tonight, couldn't join us. So because he's not here, we should do something to make light of him.
Yeah.
Is he in mourning right now because his artist is working on graveyard shift now?
What? Did that happen?
That's
he's working on it. I feel like I saw his name on the graveyard shift.
Oh my gosh. I got to work that up right now.
Well, that's hey man.
Maybe he just did a cover, but I feel like I saw his name show up.
Well, anyway, so he's busy. He's got a lot going on right now. So we're gonna ask some questions. This is a little game show that I like to call Cal's favorite things.
Ooh.
Cal's
Did you make an intro? Do you have a jingle or?
Well, I was about to sing it. Let's try it. Hold on a second. We're gonna find out Cal's favorite things.
I like the focus on his face at the end too. That's nice. Yeah. He's angry. He's playing that game.
All right. So the first one we're going to ask is, and I'm making a quick list here. Basically, I'm going to say, what do you think Cal's favorite blank is, and then you say the answer that you think based on how well you think you know Cal. Now, and all of us know him a little bit. None of us have ever been with him in person. So we don't know a lot about his personal life, but we do know. Yeah, I mean, he totally could be a hologram, but we're going to find out.
He's the YouTube algorithm.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask the question, and then we're going to give 3 answers, and then next time that Cal's with us, we're going to let him see the answers, and he's going to tell us who knows him best. Now, I'm betting on me because I'm smarter than you guys, but that doesn't mean that you can't, figure it out somehow.
He says it so casually.
So let's ask the first question. What do you think is Cal's favorite animal?
Animal or enema? I heard it.
That was your subconscious. What I said was animal. Animal.
We could go one and then the other.
Well, I would have to take a pass on that. I don't know. There's only one kind that I'm aware of, but okay, go ahead.
Right, tap market. Mutt-Man's enemas.
So Cal, let's see.
What kind of animal is his favorite?
All right, I'm gonna get meta here because he wrote Shinobi Sasquatch, right? Mm-hmm. So he likes the Pacific Northwest, I think. Like maybe that's place he'd like to go, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of animals do they have in the Pacific Northwest? Maybe like
Lots.
Well, let's see. It can't be like any. I don't want to do a.
No searching. No searching. That's
Searching
against the rules. You've got to just come off the top of your head, man.
All right.
How well do you know, Cal?
I'm thinking something biblical.
Ooh, yeah.
I want to say lion, but I feel like he likes to be a little controversial. So I'm thinking
Gay lion.
ooh, gay. Yeah. Cal's favorite animal is a gay lion. We'll go with that.
All right, gay.
All right, I'm gonna go with a possum.
Awesome.
Yeah, possum.
Why do you say possum?
Yeah, wow.
All right. So I think that possum's a real noble creature, right? Like the cat.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. That's great.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, I think
I was
possum.
going to say they're the weaseliest creature, but I guess that would be a weasel.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of it's well known, but it's obscure enough that you can make a good. It could be a good like base of the story. So I'm going to say possum.
Okay. I'm going with something a little more controversial. I know he lives out in the West.
Gay lion.
Gay lion, I thought was pretty controversial.
Mm-hmm. Pretty controversial.
That's true. I'm going with armadillo. I'm going to say armadillo is his favorite animal.
Can I just say I've never seen one of those alive? I see them dead on the street all the time down here, but I've never seen a living armadillo.
I've never seen one alive because they don't live where I live.
Yeah, we don't have them here.
Why not down here? I've never seen. I see them dead, like crushed on the road constantly.
Really?
I've never seen one moving.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Where do you think Cal's favorite vacation spot would be?
Oh, Cal would be Team Jacob, R2D2.
Yeah. He would be Team Jacob.
Seriously. Team Esau, what?
Let's see. Where's the furthest place away from like I'm gonna say Panama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, what is the question?
Favorite vacation spot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dan saying Panama.
I'm gonna say Panama.
What do you think, Mark?
The outhouse at his church.
You think like it's one of those like?
I don't know why I think his church has an outhouse, but I feel like he hangs out there. It's one.
That's where he likes to get away.
I got my outhouse cup right now.
Why do you have that?
Is that your final answer, Mark?
Final answer: church outhouse.
Outhouse at his church. Okay, I'm going to say.
What was dripping down the side of your cup, by the way, Dan?
It's just condensation.
Sure. I'm going to say.
Look at it; it didn't even move.
Yeah, that's not condensation.
Yeah,
That's where he's working on his bike earlier and didn't wash his hands.
It's just greasy.
Bike grease all over your cup.
I literally sometimes I have it. I'll get it like right here on my arm, and I don't know it.
And you got not to be all weird about it. You got very smooth elbows. My wife hates my elbows. They're very like dry and like weird.
Look at that! Look at that scar right there.
Oh, look at that!
Look at that!
Were you get that fighting a possum?
Elbow drops, man.
Yeah, atomic elbow, baby.
Surgery. Elbow drops.
Look at that! Look at that beefcake.
Freckliest elbow I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I said have freckles.
Yeah, you can do connect the dots on that thing.
The sun just creates freckles on me. Look at this one.
I always tan my elbows.
All right.
I feel like the elbow drops, you just have like dots on your head when I'm done.
Wait, Mutt says Portland.
I'm saying Portland. That's my answer. I think that here's why. Portland. Here's why. Cal really enjoys sticking it to the SJWs.
He does.
So I think he likes to go to Portland on vacation just to
With his MAGA hat.
Yeah, just to wind things up a little bit, see what happens if he can get him something to tweet about. So
he's not in the riot, but he's around the riot with something controversial on a shirt and a hat. Is that what you're
That's
saying?
the only time he reps the Commonscape flag is when he's in Portland.
Yeah.
He probably goes and like wears his Down with Chavez, shirt.
Yeah.
So
That Steven Crowder shirt that says was it fascism is for figs?
Don't you have to have like a steel straw and like a 5-panel hat to get into Portland though? I thought that was like, instead of I
feel like he's got a disguise. He sneaks past the border and then he's like, boom, Trump 2020.
Yeah, he does that. Okay, so the next question. Cal's favorite TV show from the 80s. Favorite 80s television show. And he's about my age, so I know he knows a lot of them. So what do you guys think?
Television show, 80s.
You youngsters might be out of your depth on this one.
I was going to say, I might be wrong about this.
Airwolf.
What about Cheers? Cheers an 80s show?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought that, like, immediately when you said that, I could just see Cal sitting down and watching Cheers.
That's hilarious. Okay, Cheers. What about you, Mark? Airwolf.
Okay. Ooh, gosh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
I haven't watched Airwolf in a long time. I'm gonna have to.
I feel like he drives. He drives to work probably like pretending he's in a helicopter. Like.
You think he has like the headset on?
He's got the full like he bought like a Top Gun like kit or something and
with the thing and he like pulls it off.
I'm going A-Team because I think he probably liked Hannibal. I think he was a Hannibal fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. All right. So the next category. What do you think his favorite? And this is something he's really into, so he's probably actually said the answer here.
Punky Brewster. Sean said Punky Brewster.
Next category is horror movie.
That was an early crush.
Horror movie, man.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. He's probably.
I have an answer. I don't know if it's technically a horror movie, but it's. I'm going with the church leader theme tonight with him. Mark of the Beast. Do you guys remember that movie?
No.
No.
There was this old 70s movie they used to show us in church when we were little that used to about the rapture.
Yeah.
And they used to terrify the crap out of us little kids. Horrifying. You get shot in the head, and it shows a person like shaving, and then like it shows the razor in the sink one like
That's awesome. I'm going to go watch that.
Man, I don't know a whole lot of horror movies because I'm not a big horror movie fan. I'm trying not to. Everything I think of is like a very like cult classic movie because those are the only ones I can remember. Let's say, how about what's the one with Brad Pitt and
Fight Club?
What's in the box?
7.
Oh, 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good guess.
Oh, I thought Fight Club. That's not a horror, but the only Brad Pitt movie I care about.
7.
Oh man, Dillard. What is this?
Yeah,
I don't know, dude.
Somehow now that we've attracted.
No, none of us really know.
We've attracted the dark one. The dark one himself.
Oh man, he's just coming to get some more ammunition from you. He's just going to screen cap all your weird faces.
We didn't even say his name, and he appeared.
I know he showed up right when I was talking about the Mark of the Beast.
Yes. Oh, well,
what is this?
We did say something about him then.
I have heard.
Man, that's incredible.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go way back, and I think this is going to be his favorite. He is a Pet Cemetery guy.
Oh yeah.
You cheated though. You said he said it before.
No, I don't know if he did say that or not.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust it either.
I don't trust it. Pick another one.
All right, here's
second, option B. I don't trust your option A.
All right, here's a new category. Okay, here it is. Favorite '90s rock album.
Oh god.
Creed.
The album. What's the What's their second one? The famous one. That's
You
really
can-
obnoxious. It's
You
really
can look
obnoxious.
this up. You can look
What
this
was
up.
Human Clay or something like that, or
Okay, good. Creed, Human Clay.
Uh,
I
You
can
don't
see
think
him
that's
rocking
it?
out to that, thinking he's like edgy.
um,
Creed.
I'm gonna say Nickelback. No, I'm just kidding.
oh man, that's messed up.
All right, Creed, Human Clay. What do you think, Macho?
I don't know. Let's go with.
Can you take me higher?
Oh man, I'm gonna say Hootie and the Blowfish's first album.
Oh man, that's a good one. That is a good one. What about
You
what about
would say that.
REM?
No.
Oh,
You think he listens to REM?
Yeah, REM.
who likes R? I want to know who really likes REM.
I used to like
Truly.
REM. Man, I used to like REM.
Oh,
All right?
your music. I
Yeah.
gotta talk to you about your music.
Of course, Fat Dan would like REM. Give me a break.
Fat Dan.
And Dan did like REM. Man.
You gotta get a picture of Fat Dan for us. That would be so
Oh, man.
great to see.
I'll go get it in a minute.
Yeah,
I feel like he's gonna get it. He's gonna look even like musclier, and he's like, "Oh, I was back in my fat days."
No, I remember.
I look a little bit like Vincent D'Onofrio from Daredevil when he played Kingpin. I look a little bit like that.
He looks like
I immediately
somebody
thought of Duncan when you said that, and I was like, he would look like that in his fat days.
very tan, very tan. He was. He actually looked more like someone who found Dan floating in the river. He was all bloated,
I was
very
doughy,
white.
doughy.
wet, always wet.
He froze. Did we lose him?
Yeah, we lost him. He'll come back in.
That's a great image. Look how happy he is.
Go ahead and grab that screenshot.
happy boy right there.
Yeah.
I feel like we that's
All right.
a glimpse of like Fat Dan right there, like in his eyes a little bit,
Maybe.
full of life. Oh, he's still talking.
He's trying, but he's not on. That's okay. We can move on. Yeah. So all right. So give me another category.
Oh, another
for,
category.
Yeah, I need a category ideas. Things that he would have a definite answer about.
Favorite cereal.
There you go. More a breakfast cereal.
Favorite. I mean, I'm stuck on food right now. Favorite breakfast food. There we go. Pixel Dan. Hey, there he is.
I'm back.
All right, now
Pixel Dan is here.
new question is cereal.
Cereal?
Yeah. What's his favorite cereal? I know what I'm saying before anybody says it. I'm going to grab mine. Lucky Charms.
Oh.
He's a Lucky Charms kind of guy.
I think so.
Count Chocula.
You don't know him at all.
I'm just guessing. Don't put that down.
See, I'm thinking something more rugged.
He would go for Frankenberry before he'd go for Count Chocula.
Frankenberry. Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, don't put Count Chocula down.
I'm thinking like plain Cheerios.
Yeah.
Plain?
Not honey nut, but plain Cheerios. Like you put sugar on them and stuff. And,
Wow. You don't think a lot of him at all.
no, I do think a lot. I picture him like a very rugged guy. Like he doesn't screw around with the marshmallows. He's like plain Cheerios. I ain't got time to taste my food. You got to eat and go kill dinner for later.
That's a good way to nice it up. But if someone told me that I eat plain Cheerios, I would have a word with that person. That's an insult. That's an insult to breakfast cereal.
Not my eyes. Not my eyes.
I'm gonna go with one of my favorite cereals because I feel like maybe we have the same taste in cereal, and that's
Kismet.
Cinnamon Chex.
Wow.
Cinnamon Chex. Yeah, I love Cinnamon
I haven't
Chex.
heard
It's
anybody
really
mention
good.
the word Chex in like 30 years.
But Cinnamon Chex is different than regular Chex. You try it and you tell me that it's not good.
It's
I'm
terrible.
sure it's fine. I appreciate like the like boring dad food that like breakfast food and like cereals now, like all the stuff with raisins and oats.
I mean, I could have said like Honey Bunches of Oats or something.
I really love Honey Bunches of Oats now. that's like the end now.
It's
I'm like
pretty
Lucky
good.
Charms. No, thank you.
It's pretty good.
Do you like grape nuts?
I probably
Grape
yeah.
nuts.
I probably would. Yeah.
What about the what are the
I
ones
still eat the
like the
kids
little
stuff.
O's?
Cheerios.
No. They're like it's like a zero. It's like a squared off O, and they're it's like bran cereal, like a brand cereal. You know what I'm talking about?
I
They're
think
pretty
I
good.
do.
I don't remember what they are, but they're pretty good.
I'm
No,
a
cereal that's not Cheerios.
Hold on, I'm gonna find out what it is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm a Honey Smacks guy. I like Honey Smacks.
You're the only person on the planet that likes Honey Smacks.
Yeah, I don't.
They make
My
it
grandma
smell like
used to
Honey
get
Smacks.
like 6-pack boxes.
Crackling oat bran. That's what I'm talking about. Is that crackling oat bran?
No one's heard of crackling oat bread.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
My grandmother used to buy those 6-packs, those little 1-serving cereal things.
Yeah.
And it was always like, by the time I got to it, because my brothers always beat me to all the good stuff, I always had to have like Honey Smacks or what was the other one? It's like Golden Grams or something.
Yeah, Golden Grams aren't very good.
Checks aren't very good. I can't believe you brought up cinnamon checks.
You know what else I like? You know what else I like? Is Frosted Flakes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to. There's a theme you're developing here because both of those cereals go mushy in like 2 seconds. Both
Yeah,
of those cereals.
But you know how you've seen me eat ice cream, right? It's kind of like that.
Oh, it's amazing. Like it's amazing. No, for real, it's amazing to watch this man eat ice cream. I have never seen anything like it in my life. I sat there like when he was eating ice cream. He literally takes a humongous amount of ice cream, like a pint.
Not gonna make it disappear.
It helped like, and it's gone like that.
Are you one of those people that gets like you bite it? Like you bite
yeah, I bite ice cream. Yeah.
He doesn't get the head. His head doesn't hurt or nothing. He just kills it.
I like unhinge my jaw and just put the carton in.
You spit out the empty carton.
Yeah.
You'd have to see it. It's pretty amazing, honestly.
I like ice cream a lot.
What do you think Cal's favorite ice cream flavor is?
Cal's favorite ice cream flavor?
Yeah, what do you think it is?
Hmm.
He seems like a pistachio kind of guy.
Oh, pistachio.
Yeah, you guys are all about the old man stuff.
If we're talking old man, then he loves butter pecan.
That's one I gotta go with that one. I do like butter pecan.
There it is.
Be like,
How do you spell
give me one
pistachio?
scoop of butter pecan.
I draw for a living. I don't spell.
Pistachio.
Pistachio. Google it.
There's my best.
I
want to see how you spell it.
Oh yeah, spell it first. You spell it first, and let's see if you're right.
He wrote POS.
No, that is terrible.
Pistachio.
Pistachio.
You guys can't see our private chat, but I wrote POSTACHIO.
Wife can't take it anymore. What is this? She want to hear like some dirtier stuff? What's going on? Controversial stuff? What's R2D2 is bailing out? He thinks we're
The thing is,
old men talking or something.
I
got news for you. We're a bunch of old men talking.
Yeah, but
Three dads.
He wants, like, he acts like he doesn't want the drama, but he wants the drama. All right. And right now we're creating some drama because we're
talking smack about Cal. Of course,
we're talking smack about Cal. Yeah. He's going to get on Twitter later and just, give us a talking to. That's the most dad thing I've ever said.
Bounding in the comics articles like 3 dads gang up on controversial XCG.
He's so right. He went out of CG.
Yeah. We love you,
right.
Sean.
We love you, Sean, and we do love you, Cal. That's all we're having.
We do love Cal. Yeah, we love Cal. All right.
Love Cal.
What else you got? What else?
Oh wait, you didn't give me your answer. What's your favorite? What's his favorite ice cream?
I said butter pecan.
Yeah, oh, that's your real answer. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Much like chocolate.
Do we get to do a Cal stream and we get to ask him all these questions and he can?
Yeah, that's what this is all about, man. We're going to
ignore his answers and just like talk over him and say what we think his answer is.
No, you don't mean that. You don't.
Pal, jeez.
Hopefully he doesn't watch this, and so we can just ask him the questions and see what he says, and then we need to give him our 3 options, like as the answers, and he picks them, right? And then whoever has the most points at the end
win.
But we just said pistachio, butter pecan, and I said cookies and cream. So he might not like any of those. But if he had to eat one,
he's a child is the issue here. You think he's a child. He likes
cookies and cream.
Lucky Charms. His favorite show is A-Team. And
hey, you're talking about all my favorite. I'm putting in my favorite things.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I am, and you're calling me a child right now because these are all my favorite things.
See, he gets in the zone for this. He's like, I am Cal.
Oh, yeah.
Answer these questions properly.
Real method.
Yeah, he's a method actor. And
Here's Cal. Here's Cal on stream.
Oh, is he here? Oh.
No. Oh my God, I thought that was him.
You're too focused. He's usually like yelling at his kids or something, or.
But he'll mute and then he'll be yelling at people.
You want to see my first Cal on stream? Ready?
Yeah, look. Yeah.
That's all he does.
No, this is what he does. He'll go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like he thinks he's off camera, but he's really just like.
Yeah. You guys
don't mind.
Hope you don't mind if I
get like something snacky. It's always like a giant burrito.
Yeah.
Like you just went to Chick-Fil-A.
Yeah, well, he was like, I just went to Applebee's and I got the half rack of ribs and half a burger, platter with French fries.
He's like streaming from a Mongolian grill.
Yeah.
You guys should be proud. You have actually run off every single viewer.
Yeah. This is probably the most boring stream that anybody could get on. But yeah, exactly. It's for us three dads.
Talking about your superhero team, about the hobos.
Yeah.
Do that.
Well, we could do that, but I think we need Cal because he's really the glue that pulls it all together.
He really is.
Is he?
Yeah, because when you come in with your ideas, we need someone who's semi-professional.
YouTube apparently has no problem with them, so I can't discuss my ideas. But I have great ideas.
Your ideas are usually controversial.
Gay lion. Actually, no, Dan came up with the gay lion. I was on Cal's side. I was like, lion, the lion of the tribe of Judah, and
yeah.
You said it needs to be more controversial, so I said a gay lion.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like Leviathan or something, and you're like, no, rainbow lions. Like, okay, we'll go with that.
We got Bruce Patton in the chat. He says, "Hey, you fellas."
Oh, Bruce.
Good old
what up,
Bruce.
Man?
Uncle Bruce.
Look, Bruce will love this because we're just like dad joking left and right, and he'll like this is right up his alley, I think.
Yeah, we'll run him off in a few minutes too. But that's
I'm
okay.
sure.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you stopping by.
You're gonna get bored of this real quick, but that's okay.
You guys
We're
having
having
pictures of the
We're going over what we think Cal's favorite stuff is because he's not here to talk about his favorite stuff. So we're going to do a little contest and see who knows Cal best. And so next time when he's on, we're going to let him see all the answers that we gave.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a champion. One of the three of us will be Cal's new best friend.
Is that the prize? Do we get to be his best friend?
Yeah, for like a week, you get to be his best friend.
What we're gonna do is you get to change your Twitter profile to like
Cal's buddy.
6 a.m. comics, Cal's best friend.
I'm going to change my Twitter profile to that anyway.
We should all just do it.
Yeah, mine's going to be #1 Cal Jameson fan.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
No, Yellow Flash just started following me. I don't want to lose him, so I can't put that in my Twitter profile. He'll block me.
What?
Bruce says, "What does it pay? It pays absolutely nothing, as most things in comics."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was deep.
Yeah, I want to know when Bruce is launching the rec. That's what I want to know.
He's up to 900 followers on Twitter, so I think that was what he had to do.
Yeah. What's the holdup, Bruce?
Yeah, what's going on? Where's my rec comic at?
What's the rec? Is that like the Reckoning?
It's his comic. It's like
hang on.
It's kind of like Aliens.
Do I follow him? Do I know what this is already? I don't even know.
If you don't follow Bruce Patton then you're nobody.
Yeah, I feel like I can't even spell Patton on. Oh, there he is. Oh, we follow each other.
See,
Come on. With the W.
Yeah.
The wreck.
the wreck, baby.
Yes,
You said
I have seen
88.
that.
Wait.
Yeah, we do follow. I'm sorry, Brew. I suck at Twitter. I feel like I always
911. You have 911 followers, Bruce.
He says he only needs 88 more.
Oh, you bumped it up to 1,000? Is that what you said?
I guess his goal is now 1,000. We can get him up to that probably pretty soon.
Yeah. He did a giveaway. He did a giveaway at 900. So 1,000 is when we get the wreck. Okay, well, we got to make that happen.
Oh, is he waiting on Twitter followers to launch it? Is that what's going on?
He's trying to build up the audience a little bit.
I mean, I have not many myself, but I will give a little retweet.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Do you think you need a big Twitter or a big social media presence to launch a comic and get it funded?
I think you need a presence. I don't know. I know like John Malin and them are big on the YouTube thing.
Yeah. There's a lot of preaching.
I have a very big YouTube following, but I feel like I've got a following a little bit.
Is that your plan? Are you trying to get a bigger following before you launch your comic?
No, I'm just trying to get it done. The following's just happening while I've been working on it.
Yeah, no, that's
My whole goal. I was never planning on doing a big like Comics Get Indiegogo launch thing. I was planning on just making a comic for my kid, and this all kind of fell into place. So,
well, that's
obviously,
good.
I can make some money on it. That's great, but I'm really just making it for my kid. So.
Yeah, you can stop it.
Oh, I see your dog must have come in there.
Attack, Miles! Attack!
I saw the kid move, and then Mutt started.
Let's
see him. He's a puppy.
He's huge right now. He's like 60 pounds, and he's just laying around.
So did you know? Did you have a plan for the dog getting that big, or were you like, he's just going to be a puppy forever?
You thought about a Chihuahua. What is this?
Well, I knew, like, I saw his dad and mom, so I knew he was going to be kind of a big guy, but I wasn't really ready for him to get that big that fast.
Yeah,
he could hit 80 pounds for real. He's only 5 months old.
The puppies. Let's see him. Come on, pick him up.
He's out cold.
We'll find out on the toilet if you go to get him.
Miles.
He's got to prove it now.
Miles.
I am not.
Come here.
Bruce says, I think you need a potential audience, not necessarily a lot of Twitter peeps or YouTube. Some folks have that because they were pros in the mainstream industry. That helps. Indies are about the struggle. That's true.
Hey, that's a great, yeah. That's why I like Bruce, because he's real. Indie is about the struggle.
Yeah, I focused more on my Twitter phone. I don't know what to do on YouTube. I'm not, there's 8,000 streams of people talking about comics.
I know.
I'm in this community, but I don't know enough about comics. Like I'd be like, I used to like the X-Men. Like, what's your favorite issue? Like, I don't know. Like, Wolverine.
Yeah, that's like
Wolverine. Yeah, it's everybody's answer.
Wolverine, Nightcrawler. That's my thing.
But it's about getting more specific. So, like, if you had a Nightcrawler stream that was all your content, or a big portion of your content,
it could be called BAMF.
What's that?
It could be BAMF with Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Nightcrawler.
BAMF with Mark. BAMF at 6 a.m. comic.
I got so many more of those ready to get hung up, but I'm too lazy. I got like a whole blank wall with nothing on it because I'm too lazy to hang pictures. I've been collecting trading cards of them lately. I've got like 40 trading cards I've been finding of Nightcrawler. Trying to get every single one I can find. Yeah.
Wow.
Why is Nightcrawler your favorite character?
Because he's awesome. I don't know. I just like him. I like the whole
rapier.
What's that?
He fights with like a fencing rapier.
Yeah, he does. He's like a pirate almost. Like
yeah.
Yeah, I just I always liked I like the way he looks. Initially, that's pretty much what got me into everything, is something's visually appealing. But I also like I like the whole the religion theme with him, where he's like this Christian, but he looks like a demon, and I love all that stuff. I think he's really interesting.
He is a really interesting character. I think you're right. I always liked him. He wasn't like my favorite, but he was definitely one of the ones that appealed to me more. I'd say.
Yeah, he's unique looking. Like back then, like a lot of the X-Men, they were like guys in suits, but like then this blue furry guy shows up.
Yeah,
it's like ooh.
Yeah,
it's just very interesting.
Like 3-fingered blue demon with the tail that can teleport. Like, pretty good character. I like the he's like a devout Catholic.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the whole angle to him.
How do you think he was portrayed in the movies? The recent ones, especially.
I don't think they did a bad job. I think he was fine actually. I liked him in the movies. Not the recent ones. The X2. I thought he was.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. So that was the
X2.
best scene of that entire movie.
It was.
Yeah.
It was the best scene. The recent one I tried to watch. I was like just looking for something to watch the other night, and on Disney Plus they have Age of Apocalypse. So I was like, I'm just gonna turn it on and just watch it. And he was in that, and
well, there's nothing Nightcrawlery about him except he teleported. Like,
except that he teleported. Yeah, I didn't like the character they used, the person they used for him. I think they could have done better.
He was. I think in that he was a lot like X-Men Evolutions, that cartoon. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like he was a lot like that. He was just like, oh, I'm a high school kid, and I'm the outcast. Like, they kind of took out all the stuff that made him interesting.
I think he had a lot more like charisma and what's the word? Like he was a lot more confident in the comics and in like the X-Men animated series from the 90s.
Yes, I have an animation cell from that.
Do you? That's awesome. That's pretty cool. But I think that was the better Nightcrawler. I don't like him being like kind of scaredy cat and unsure of himself.
Yeah, he's sure of himself. Actually, hang on one second.
Yeah. He's gonna. Oh, look, he just went Cal on us.
Bruce says, "Were you guys fans of the Angel, Warren Kenneth Worthington III?"
I was definitely more of an Archangel fan.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too. I loved what Simonson did with him because that was the Simonson run.
Oh, look at that! That's awesome.
Trying not to get the glare on it, but
hold on. Let me put you up.
Look at that! Oh, no, you ruined that. Got way worse. There it is.
There it is. So that's from the animated series.
That's really cool.
Look at that. Do you know which episode or what scene? Or?
It was the one he's next to Jubilee in the picture. But it's the one where they have like Wolverine at the end is like praying. They sneak up on him praying in the church after.
Yeah, the Wolverine conversion episode.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That one is like every Christian's favorite X-Men show.
Yeah, when you're little too, you're like, wow, there's a guy praying. And it's Wolverine too. It's like the most anti.
Yeah.
He's like, I've only killed like 87 people this month. Yeah,
I loved him in that cartoon because they always wanted to make him curse, but they couldn't. So he was always like, "You egg-sucking piece of gutter trash."
Yeah.
Now that is something I really enjoy. The art form of what my father used to call bywords,
fake cuss words.
Yeah, they're not even fake cuss words. They're like all the way right up to the edge of a cuss word.
Yeah.
Right. And if you can use those in a flow. In kind of an interesting way, it's more funny, more cutting in many ways than actually because everybody uses foul language now. It's not even a thing anymore, right? So it's almost more. It's more meaningful now to kind of like have more interesting words.
Yeah, I like saying that. I like dang it. I like saying that.
I do a lot of dang it.
Dang it. And my kids laugh at me because I use terms like that's the cat's pajamas, And then I was like, "What, Dad? You're so stupid."
I'm always just trying not to curse in front of my kids.
Yeah,
they make me want to all the time.
Yeah. I literally if I stub my toe or something, I'll say cuss word because I don't want to say a cuss word. So I'm like
biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
I wish I had
Shut the front door.
Door. I feel like my parents would yell at me just for saying "shut the front door." Like, it sounds too much like it.
That's right. Oh yeah, my dad would do that. That's
I remember my dad got mad at me. Yeah, my dad got mad at me for saying "frickin'." I was like, "Oh, the frickin' thing," and he's like, "That is too close to the F word." And they both start with. He got mad at me one time.
Yeah.
I had like a double whammy when I was in high school. I got kicked out of youth group. I got kicked out of freaking youth group. And I was like, oh!
That's pretty good.
My dad were fans of Angel. I liked Archangel.
That's what we said too. When you went all Cal on us and you disappeared.
Oh, when I pulled the cow?
Yeah, when you pulled the cow. There it is. Yeah, we're fans of Archangel too. What was your favorite? Do you remember the comic run? Your favorite Archangel appearance?
Mine?
Yeah. Do you have like a favorite Archangel appearance?
Let's see.
Cal, come back.
I really liked him in X Factor when Whilst Portacio was the artist.
Mm.
And so there was a couple of episodes. There was a couple of comics where Whilst was like drawing him in these massive wingspan things.
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily the story for me, but it was the artwork. But I think they were like 63, 64, 65 issue X Factor.
So I think my favorite one, the one that I remember the most. Oh, he's gone now. The one that I remember the most was it was the Uncanny Event. No, Uncanny X-Force. That what's his name wrote. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it was one of the most recent runs of Uncanny X-Force, and it was like Wolverine and Archangel and Deadpool and Psylocke and Phantom X. And it was such a good run. Rick Remender is the one that wrote that one. Right. And it was such a good dynamic. Archangel was so good in that run. I loved it. But Angel's great. But I'd say I never really got into that character all that much, personally.
Yeah.
What's your favorite original X-Men character?
Original X-Men, so the original,
Well, let's say, like, kind of the, you don't have to say original, like, not Barefooted Beast. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the kind of like core team, I guess I would say.
I was always a Storm fan and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Bruce says Cyclops.
What's that?
Bruce says Cyclops. 394 Cyclops. Yeah.
Yeah. I was a big, obviously Wolverine. Everybody loves Wolverine, but so he was one of my favorites. I always liked Nightcrawler, but I don't think I can claim him as a favorite. I was trying to think of who else I like really loved.
I was always a big Colossus fan.
Colossus was cool too, for sure. Probably Wolverine is probably my top favorite, I'd say.
And I think the best comic book romance is actually Colossus and Kitty Pryde. I get a lot of flack for that. People don't really think that.
Everybody just always remembers Jean and Scott. So
which I think is kind of boring. But the reason that Colossus and Kitty Pryde was cool is because she could phase through things, and he became more solid. Yeah. So they had kind of this like yin yang thing going on.
Yeah, and then, that's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah, and she could save him at different times because she could make him phase, right?
Yeah.
But he couldn't stand the pressure of whatever it was,
Yeah, I liked, and theirs was kind of like, I feel like more true love, because like Scott and Jean, like she betrayed him for Wolverine, and like he betrayed her for Emma Frost, and then she got like cloned, and like it's just like such a like tangle of crap. And I like Kitty Pryde and Colossus more. They're just like more genuine, maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of a real, and they were a strange couple too, because he was an older Russian, and she was kind of a Midwestern girl or something.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
All right, I'm sending you the list of Cal's faves right now.
Okay.
Looks like we may have lost Mark for good. I'm not sure why.
Maybe so. I thought I had the bad internet.
I don't know what happened. He went all Cal on us, and then he
literally went Cal and disappeared.
Oh wait, here he is. Hold on. Let me put him back in.
Okay.
Now when he comes back in, let's find out what really happened, and let's get the truth. Let's get the truth.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, Mark.
I wasn't going full Cal. I lost the internet. It went down.
What really happened, Mark?
Yeah,
I hate Archangel. I couldn't take it. No, it's the internet just stopped. We've been having issues down here. I don't know what's going on. Frontier.
On the Frontier.
Oh, I hate them.
Yeah. How many stories you got there in your house?
How many stories? 2.
Yeah, 2 stories. Okay, you're in the lower level, huh?
I am in the lower level.
Yeah, hard to get the Wi-Fi down there.
I don't know what it is. Like it's just Frontier sucks. I usually have a pretty good connection in here, but they lost. They had like this massive outage a week ago, and it was gone for like a day and a half, and then like it came back, but it still like comes and goes.
Is that satellite internet? Bruce wants to know if it's satellite.
No, just regular old
dial-up internet.
Yeah, I'm on dial-up. It takes me forever to log back in. I got to get Netscape going, and it's terrible.
Start AOL.
Yeah.
Go on Alta Vista so I can look up Twitter. And
Bruce says it's to the aliens. That
aliens hate the internet.
Probably is. That comic going by. I don't know.
Let me tell you guys, I didn't believe in aliens. Okay, I didn't believe.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna be good.
But recently, I've almost.
Have you been converted?
I'm not saying I've been converted to being
aliens, man.
But
aliens.
I've heard so many interesting facts, real facts.
Let's hear some. Yeah, let's hear some. Let's hear some real facts.
Well, I mean, what's that?
Let's hear some real facts.
No, I've never.
Did you get probed, Mutt?
Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth.
I used to think that people who said that were people who had bad situations that they couldn't explain any other way, so they made that up.
I love that you just remembered you were on YouTube for a second.
Yeah, right. Bruce says, "What, man? I'm not sure we can be friends. Why can't? Are you saying that we can't be friends because Mark and I are making fun of him, or because he believes that aliens are real? We need to know that. Anyway, continue on with your theory.
To be his friend.
Let's hear.
So I've been, because like if there were aliens, you would be able to probably see certain things, but these eyewitness accounts have been put to the test in many ways. Like they truly believe, and it's not just crazy people out in Timbuktu who've seen it. It's high-ranking government, Army officials, right? Navy guys, pilots, people who have a very strong capability to assimilate a good idea of what something probably is, and they have no explanation for what these things are doing. And there's video. I mean, there's Navy video of things in space that you can kind of see it, but you can't really. And you can see how well it flies and how effortless it is.
Here's my issue with it.
Yeah.
And I apologize to Bruce if he's an alien nut. I think not a nut. He's a nut.
He's a nut, all right.
Who's into aliens? I'm gonna lose a follower. We try to put alien life into our human terms, or what we think an alien should be. Like, obviously they would fly around in these little spaceships and travel from planet to planet and abduct people and
get cows,
do weird things to them.
Crop circles.
I'm guessing they're probably like, they don't know about Earth. They don't care about Earth. They probably don't even, they're probably not even like physical. They're probably like gas or something weird. Like we try to put everything into like, everything's like a human form, and it's probably just bacteria or
So I think we're going to find alien life
this year. They're looking at us from billions of light years away. Like by the time they see what like the Earth's light reaches them, they're going to see like some old like proto like molten lava mess of what Earth even was. So they wouldn't even know we're here. That's my take on it.
Okay. Right. What do you think?
Mars?
I don't know. I think I know what you're talking about with all these videos and stuff.
Yeah.
And part of me wants to 100% go in line with that. But I'm just waiting for us to finally get to Mars, and we're going to find some bacteria, and that's going to be the alien life that I think we'll know in this lifetime. Maybe there is something else out there, But right now, I think in this lifetime we're going to find some sort of like bacteria. But I mean, chances are good the bacteria just will melt your flesh right off your bones, or something like terribly.
I'm hoping they'll bring it back, and we'll have like a invasion of the body snatchers situation.
Okay. I like the idea of gas people, of alien gas people.
You
Do you
joke.
think like if you inhale them, like if you like breathe in and you're near them, and they go into you, they can like possess you or something?
No, they're probably really offended by it though, because you have to fart them out later or something.
Yeah, right.
Ah, humans, the worst.
They eat. They eat
This is
red
why we
meat.
don't go to Earth.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
All right, what are we looking at? A black dot.
Well, it's a black dot, but
This
it's
is just one of Mutt's elbow freckles.
Yeah.
Just zoomed in.
they're amazed at how fast this thing is moving through the sky. They've got it locked on with this guy's in a jet, right? And he's got it locked onto the camera, the targeting system, because they don't know what it is. It came into the atmosphere. They had to go check it out. It could be, a Russian plane.
This
So
looks
they
more
go
like
in on
he's
it.
playing Top Gun on the NES than it does.
Star Fox, maybe.
Look at it. Look at it. It's a weird
Look
thing.
at that.
And then,
Look at that.
Look at that.
dot.
That's
Look at that
alien
watch it.
life.
Did you see that? Did you see what it just did? It
Oh my
evaded.
gosh! Oh my gosh!
Look at that at the very end. Watch it. Watch it evade. That is.
Look at it evade.
Piece of maneuvers.
All right, you're gonna have to come up with something else. This isn't impressing me yet.
All right. Well, the other things are just the eyewitness accounts. I mean, this is really the only kind of
And now,
substantial
this is what
video.
made Mutt a believer.
Look at it
It
evade.
doesn't take much.
All right. But Bruce said, "Haven't you ever seen Prometheus?" I have seen Prometheus.
Yeah.
I like Prometheus.
Yeah, I liked Prometheus fine. What is the Sumerians? How about the Sumerians? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna look it up there.
I just want to talk about Prometheus now because I really like that movie.
Yeah. Amazon Sumerian build highly immersive scenes.
Ooh.
Oh wait, hold on. This is let's see. Sumer was an ancient civilization in Mesopotamia region of the Fertile Crescent, situated between the Tigris and Euphrates River, known for their innovations, language, governance, architecture. Let's see more on the History Channel.com.
Look at this.
Let's see.
Look how fast.
What are we looking at?
This is over the ocean. Look how fast this thing is moving.
That's a car.
No.
Driving on a road.
Look at that flying. Look at these guys.
Look at that thing flying.
Dude, it's a freaking drone, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look. Look at this, guys. Look at this, guys.
Look at this.
My God.
Look at
Where's
this.
the fleet?
The wind's 120 knots out of the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Yeah, he needs to clean his lens.
No.
Why is it always blurry? It's always this blurry, crappy,
That's
black
the
and
one I
white,
just showed.
grainy footage.
This is an FA-18. This thing can keep up with anything on the planet. And look at that. Look how fast that dude's going. He can't keep up with it. Look at it. They finally locked onto it. It's going so fast.
You're not selling me on this.
Oh man, he dropped the cuss word.
Oh, shameful.
Dang. All right, look. Let me
See,
share.
this is
Let
how
me
I know
share.
Mutt's wrong. He's. Oh. What? Yeah, this is those reliable sources.
There he is.
Oh, that's right, because the Angels and Airwaves guy is a big UFO nut.
right.
Yeah. All right, what do you got?
Look. Let me hold on. Let me share the screen. I'm gonna share it. All right, you guys, check this out. This is real life proof of aliens right now.
This is more believable than that crap Mutt's showing us.
This is like this is what the Mars rover is catching right now.
Oh no!
That is so whack. You are so whack, watching it.
Chompa, did you just have this like bookmarked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some motivated before work in the morning.
I do recommend that everybody watch El Chombo with the sound up when you get a chance. It's pretty incredible. Your kids will love
It's
it.
the
Your
hip
kids
thrust
will
really
love the
bothers
dance.
me with him.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong right there. You don't let your kids see that.
All right. There's another YouTube video I'll give you guys a link to later that's really funny. That is not on topic, so we'll just forget about it right now.
So
all right. Trusty sidekick is here. It's OJ.
Hey. Come on. Well, that's a really good place to end. This disaster.
We're ending by saying hello to Trusty. That's
no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
I'm not offended that we poo-pooed his UFO theories.
Yeah.
No, they're not my theories. They're not my theories.
Just to be clear.
Like it's science.
Just to be clear, I'm just having fun. And Bruce says he's not offended. He does believe there is life among other of the billions of galaxies. And that is there probably is life somewhere out there. There's probably a
Bruce, when I said nut, I don't mean you're crazy. It's somebody I could have said buff, probably would have been a better word to use. Somebody who's into that. I'm sorry.
Bruce is cool. He's not worried about it.
I didn't mean that, buddy.
What's Bob Laser? I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I'm looking that up too. The other thing about it is that one of the Ghostbusters is Dan Aykroyd is a huge proponent of
paranormal guy, right?
Yeah. So he knows
Crystal
all
Skull.
about it. Yeah, he's got one apparently.
Bob Laser looks like Stephen King, kind of.
He does. The young Stephen King.
Oh. Who looks like a young Stephen? Bob Laser? What?
Bob Laser.
He says
that sounds like a made-up name.
Bob Laser.
Claims to have been hired in the late 80s to reverse engineer purported extraterrestrial technology.
Oh yeah.
Only
alien craft that ran on antimatter reactor powered by element 115.
Look, the only extraterrestrials I will believe in, Flight of the Navigator.
Oh yeah. What a film, right? What a film.
Greatest film of all time.
Yeah, I might be with you. I remember watching that movie. Man, that was like a blast from the past. Thank you for bringing that up.
Greatest of all time.
It is, yeah.
You guys are lamos. It's because you're not old enough to have enjoyed The Last Starfighter. That's a real movie.
Oh, it's a great movie too, but it's not as good as Flight of the Navigator.
Hey, you shut your mouth, Mutt.
Yeah, you shut your mouth.
You're done.
We need Cal back in here.
A little bit, by the way. The curtain moved. Oh no, I can't. That's Dan's screen. Never mind. It blends. Like it blends in.
It's like we're in the same room together.
I'm starting to
give me a high five. Give me a high five.
Oh, it's real.
Like there it is.
It's like the worst farmer's hand, like reverse farmer's hand I've ever seen. Oh.
This is so stupid.
You're joking, but I can't believe I bet that's Mutt's curtain I'm seeing in the background there.
Yeah. I can't believe you guys are actually watching this.
I know. What is wrong with you, Bruce?
Okay, how about this? Does Cal believe in aliens? Yes or no?
Oh, yes. Good idea.
Yes?
Yeah, I think he does. I'm going to say yes.
Bruce is trying to poke the bear now.
Yeah, I know. I see what he's saying. I'm just ignoring that. I bet Lapo believes in aliens.
Whoa.
He believes in aliens if it comes with money attached to it.
Look, he believes in it. Yeah. Look, Liefeld believes in aliens. You're right. If he can make a payday out of it.
Did you see him farting all over Todd McFarlane's Day in the Sun?
I saw that. Like, dude,
yeah, I did. I don't know what his deal is.
You ain't there.
Oh, I know what his deal is. I know his problem is.
He needs because he hasn't been getting the monthly income hasn't been as good lately. So yeah,
his problem is timeline. Rob Liefeld's whole problem in his life is timeline because he peaked way early, right, and then he re-peaked way late, and that's a recipe for a crappy person right there.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Are you serious?
Macho Cal.
What's he doing?
Oh no, he left us alone.
So yeah.
The aliens are cool.
Yeah, I like aliens too.
Yeah.
Mark, what I want to know from you is,
yes, sir.
Are you a Rob Liefeld fan?
I don't care.
Really?
I mean, I don't hate. I don't love. He exists, and That's kind of where I am with Rob Liefeld.
You're like the only human I've ever heard say that. He's like the Miracle Whip of comics. You either love him or you hate him.
I don't. I mean, I've seen stuff of his I like, and I've seen stuff I don't like. I feel like he deserves infamousy just for that Captain America picture.
Yeah.
But other than that, like he's I don't know. I don't care.
He's got the most dedicated fan base I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think for me it is like when I was growing up, like I was saying before, I wasn't like I wasn't the comic nut. See, I use nut again. Like I read them, I liked them. I didn't really pay attention to the artists. I didn't really care that much.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I see people going nuts over Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld, and Jim Lees and all these people. Like I just like, I don't know. They exist in the comic world, and I've enjoyed and not enjoyed some of them. I just don't care. I know. He's very. I get a kick out of him on social media lately, just because he's just taking a couple people.
He's sort of crazy.
Yeah. I enjoy that. Like I kind of like that he's just kind of a thorn in the side of the comic industry right now.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, I'm a fan of the dude, not his style. I respect the ability to make comics. Yeah. Bruce, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Okay. I have not fully converted.
Oh, whatever. You look.
I have not fully converted, but I will say that there has been a chink in my Liefeld armor.
Mm-hmm. So wait. He says he's not fully converted. He's just doing that to save face right now. He told me he called me crying one day. Like he broke down and he was just blubbering like a baby. And he said, "Listen, you were right all along." I think this is how that conversation went. And I'm sorry for all the bad things I've said. And
this sounds realistic, actually.
Yeah, it does. Doesn't it sound realistic? And
it seems like a typical Mutt thing.
Yeah, he said, "You're right. Rob Liefeld is who you said he is, and I'm a believer now." I think that's what you said, verbatim. Yeah,
it was probably those exact words. That sounds like his language and everything.
Sounds like his language and everything.
That's just how he talks. He's like, "Oh,
well, no,
I was wrong, and you were right."
Yeah.
No, so
I remember it vividly.
Yeah.
No, guys, here's what happened. Seriously, I watched the video this kid put out about Rob Liefeld, and I've always been. I've always been truthful about this. When I was 13, 14 years old, I was a big Rob Liefeld fan, just like everybody was. With a cool new style, he was on all the X-Books, the New Mutants, right? I mean, that's the kind of story. That was what I was into. I was in the 90s. I bought his stuff. I was right there with it. About 5 years later, after I got into art school and I started doing...
you became an art snob.
No. Not a snob, but I had to draw people, and I had to draw people that looked real. I started to realize that this kid... I started to realize that Rob Liefeld was just a kid who got handed a golden ticket in life. And that does create a little animosity when you're a really struggling artist. You're trying to get better and do a great job, and then all your favorite artists are a little bit more, they're good at drawing.
I realize we're about to lose our last viewer because of this.
Yeah, I know.
Shouting right now.
So I was a hater. Not only that, but I heard a lot of stories about him at cons where he really showed himself and he thought he was a big shot, and all these real artists, people who are extraordinarily talented, were taking grief from him because he was flashing his money around and everything. And I even heard a story about where he got into a couple of fisticuffs because of running his mouth. So those were the things that I thought were cool, and I just didn't like him for years, all the way up to this year. This year, I watched a video, and basically, they compared Rob
right after his UFO video.
Yeah, they compare. Hey, you can. I'm an old dog. I'm learning new tricks, but and I saw this video of him being compared to Jack Kirby, and it was so audacious because I'm a Jack Kirby guy. So it was such an audacious. Is that right?
Snob oozing out of him right now.
I was just like,
art major.
Do not compare Jack Kirby to that man. How dare you? So I watched the video because I was going to leave some nasty comments under the video. And this kid showed me the similarities and the ways that they had done their, had made their big splash in the scene and what they'd done with it. And I had to, I left the video for the first time in probably 20 years with a little smidge of respect for the man.
Aww.
And this is when he broke down in tears.
This is right when he broke down in tears and said,
"I've been a fool." Oh.
I didn't say that. I just said there's a little ray of light in there where if I saw him at a con, I probably might talk to him.
Well, yes. Do you prefer style or do you prefer realistic art?
Well, a lot of the what was presented as a really strong opinion that started to change my mind was that style does trump style trumps photorealism, right? Style trumps photorealism in comics.
I mean, it's the only reason I have any following is because I have style. Because none of my stuff makes any sense if you actually look at it. I suck at anatomy.
Yeah, well, I think that there is a strong difference between Kirby and Liefeld. Okay, so I can make a very strong case where this guy's wrong, but I'm being totally honest and I'm saying he did make some good points. Liefeld started off not knowing anything and has continued that. Right? Kirby started off with about 30 years of professional illustration under his belt, and then when he kind of found the release of style, and he really just started to just pound his style onto the pages to get his pages done quickly, because he had to do like 8 pages a day or something crazy. That's when he really started to the expression of his artwork really came out, and there is a similarity there. I had to accept it. It's a fact. It was presented as a good argument. So I'm not a person who's so hard-headed that I can't say I'm wrong sometimes.
I'll take it.
That hurt to say, didn't it? Pain in the space.
Stone right here.
I'm not above saying I'm wrong.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm evolving on the issue of Rob Walker.
Oh. I was never a big fan of Jack Kirby's style. He's a legend, but it never resonated with me. I have always been I don't want to try and say this.
Buscema. Big John.
Big John fan.
You don't know who John Buscema is?
Look, the only artist I care to learn is Jim Davis, Garfield. Outside of that, chumps.
I love Jim Davis. John Buscema, you need to check out. You need to look at John Buscema. That's comic book royalty right there.
Look at that.
Too cool. Too cool for high school.
I'll clean that up later.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting into a subject matter that's going to be expansive.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to save it for the next show because I really want to sink my teeth into some of it.
Let's do it.
You should probably get people who know anything about these people.
We'll invite other people on.
Yeah.
This is going to be like, aren't we great, huh?
We'll get 2 guys that really know what they're talking about and put them against each other.
Yeah. What we should do is get Bruce in here.
Oh yeah.
We'll get Bruce get in here, and then we'll get Trusty Sidekick in here. Me, Trusty, Bruce.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be a 5-hour stream.
It'd be time for Dan.
Oh man, I'm yawning. I
love it. Every stream.
It's like I made it long. It's 11 tonight. I made it an hour longer than I normally do.
We've got some.
I love it. You see him like he's really into it. And he's like.
Yeah, he's done some streams with me where he's had literally a yawnathon. Where it's like 50 or 60 yawns.
I mean, I've been on streams before, and I'm like, this is taking forever. I could be sleeping right now.
Literally every Goon Squad stream.
This is the best thing on the internet.
No, I really enjoy these. But
it wasn't until you started injecting drama into it with your Rob Liefeld and UFOs.
Yeah.
I'm just catching my. I mean, this is my witching hour right here.
This is when Sassy Mutt comes out.
Yeah, baby, I can go all night now. And Macho's always like, I guess I got to get up in the morning. I'm like, whatever.
Is that his voice because he keeps yawning?
Yeah. Sad, sleepy.
I'm sleepy.
All right, I'll yield. I will yield, and we'll cut this thing off, and we'll pick it up again later. We miss you, Cal.
I guess we gotta say sorry to Bruce because we just like flattened everything he cares about tonight.
Oh, Bruce is awesome. Bruce is not
Bruce
worried
is the
about.
man.
Bruce is not worried about your millennial opinions.
Oh god. Okay.
He's
All right.
fine. He's fine.
Hold on.
He's a big grown man.
Oh shoot! Yeah, Bruce put something on Twitter for me. Fisto. Wow.
All right, so
yeah, I'm a big John fan now. Thank you.
Cool.
That's great. That's gorgeous.
Just like that, he had his awakening live on air. So
Dan's falling asleep. I'm awakening.
Cal, we miss you.
We miss you, Cal.
We missed you so much. We did a whole stream about your favorite things, and I'm sure that I'll be the winner.
Yeah,
of the best friend of the best friend badge.
Sure
No,
thing.
I think he's a child. I acknowledge him for what he is. He's a man.
Yeah.
He's a man of God.
Yep.
Yeah, but you went way too deep. He is a regular dude. I got him. I got the peg.
I just pick things out of random. I just randomly pick things. That's what I'm going with.
You kind of tainted one of my choices with your
Yeah.
Can one of you guys?
You started laughing and.
Can one of you guys do some time stamping for Cal so he doesn't have to watch the whole stream?
No, he has to watch the whole stream.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like pay your dues.
Yeah, right.
You want to be a goon squad.
He has to listen about us eating Chick-Fil-A and.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll love it. He'll be eating his burrito like he usually does.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I love Chick-fil-A.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Later on, dudes.
All right. Peace out.
Goodbye, gentlemen.